Hi crafty friends, it's Audra Monk the Crafty Yogi, and welcome to the Crafty Corner for some Sunday night crafting. Okay, I'm gonna refresh my computer and we'll hang out together. So tonight we are gonna make one of those Slimline cards. Let's see. Oh, I always do it the wrong way. One of these Slimline cards. My first one ever. Made it just a little bit ago. They've been all the rage on all the sites. Ooh, hold on, let me refresh again. Make sure I'm really here. So anyway, we're gonna make one, have a little bit of fun with that. But first, let me go over our upcoming classes. So if you're doing classes with me, I will probably not get to totally finishing updating the websites until tomorrow. Let me see. I think that I am here now. Yay, there I am. Okay, good. So if you're here, feel free to say hi, and I will say hi back. Okay, so let's talk about classes coming up. So if you take classes with me, I'm going to turn you down here so you can see. Look at this is a bin of October classes, and there's going to be more, and I'm excited to tell you about it. But first, Christmas card class. There's 1 week to go. You have to RSVP by, I think it's, see, I'm a bad demo. I meant to bring my cheat sheet. But anyway, I am pretty sure you need to hold on. I will grab my calendar. That's what I will do. That way I will actually tell you the dates. I will tell you the dates. Okay. You know it's not a good video unless I forget something. All right, so here we go. Christmas card class. You must RSVP by 10/4. 10/4. When is 10/4? That's this week. That's, no, that's Sunday. So you have 1 week, or Monday. All right, how about October 4th? I'm just going to stick with that. And then I will mail them out by the end of that week. And this will be an online class. If you want to join me on Hangouts, we will make these together. You get 2 of each. And I will ship them to you. It's $25 shipped to you. It's $22 if you're going to pick up. Okay, so Christmas card class is first. Then is Just Cards, which is you make 2 of each. And where's our cute little Halloween one? There you go. So we make 2 of each of those. The Halloween is like a fun little pair. And same thing with the Thinking of You, because it's the die cut in half. But Just Cards, you have to RSVP by the 12th. That is my daughter's birthday. So that one is already up online, but I will add these pictures and more information. And then, there will be an option in case you don't want a Halloween card, or if you want the fall card add-on, that'll be in there. And then I'm super excited. A lot of people liked my Halloween banner, so I made, I think it should go this way, a fall banner. Hey Jill, hey Nadine, hi Claire, yay, some friends are here. So I made this beautiful fall banner, and I'm not going to show you the whole thing, but the main fun thing with working with Trisha at Maryland Stampers, hopefully I don't tangle this whole little guy up. Look at this cute pumpkin we designed, and her husband cut it out on his fancy machine. Isn't that adorable? And look at those cute little letters using our DSP and our little dies. So this will go up tomorrow. I will load all the rest of the classes up. So anyway, that is upcoming classes. So you're definitely going to sign up. And the banner, there's only going to be 11 spots. Really, it's like 11 and a half, which is a funny story. But anyhow, and then let me tell you one more thing before we get started crafting. And then I'm going to have a Christmas card buffet on, hold on, let me look at my notes, on October 18th in my garage. There's going to be 2 times. You only get an hour and a half. It's limited to 6 people each time. You got to wear your mask. It's going to be super fun. Quick and easy Christmas cards. We are going to have so much fun. So save the date, October 18th. And then look for tomorrow, this all to go up on my website and Facebook and Meetup and everything. And an email will come out by the 1st, which is Wednesday. I know that part. Okay, let's make a Slimline card. All right. You like that pumpkin, darling? Isn't it adorable? I drew a general one on a piece of paper, and hi Joanna, and she designed it and sent it back, and I was like, yes, that's what I want. But anyway, we are gonna make one of these tall, skinny cards. Isn't this adorable? This is so cute. I love chai tea lattes, so I had a lot of fun coloring. I was in the mood to color. So I'm going to give you some measurements, and we are going to attempt to make one. Okay, so my measurements, I don't even know what other demos are making. I did not have time to look. I got out a business size envelope, and then I just went from there. And I was like, okay, I want a card that would fit in here so that I don't have to make an envelope and I can just mail this in the mail. Okay, so that's what I did, and I've got some handy dandy measurements here on my Post-it note, and I will tell you them, although we may play with the borders on the one that we make because I did not cut it. So I went apple picking for the first time ever today with my husband. I have 3 kids. Somehow we never went apple picking when they were kids. So I thought that we would play with the, this is how much it costs. I was too thorough when I had my son help me price some things, and then it turned out I was like, oh, never mind, that's not retiring. Oh, that's not retiring. So anyway, it's a $21 stamp set. Harvest Hellos. There's a pumpkin, which I love, and one of my favorite things to do with this pumpkin is to stamp it on DSP and just punch it out so you don't even have to color it. But I thought we should make an apple card because I went apple picking. So here we go. So I pre-colored them so that you didn't have to sit here and watch me color. Hi, Angie. Yes, Darlene, Frank and Trisha are the best. Yes, so this is the envelope size card. So I did the apples. Good, okay. And I got out some paper that I thought would be good. I don't know, we're gonna see. Okay, so in my plan, this piece of white paper is 3 1/4 times 8 1/2, I think. Let's check. Yes, okay, so that is gonna be my card front. And so we're gonna go from there. And then our card base is 7 1/2 times 9. Now I'm gonna tell you, this card does not, this is not a skimpy save money on your cardstock card. This is use all the cardstock. So I was thinking black might be nice for the base. So I don't know, we can always change the colors here. So this is a use all the paper kind of card. Okay, so what did I say? 7 1/2 times 9. Oops, I gotta put out the, what do you call this? I don't know, the handle, the extender piece. So you gotta go, yeah, so anyway, it uses a lot of paper, but you know, sometimes it's fun to use a lot of paper. Okay, and then 7 1/2. The good thing is this piece of scrap you'll definitely use. It will have good use. And you know this, you know, we might use this. We're gonna do some kind of banner thing. Okay, so then this, we fold it in half. You're gonna laugh, but I'm gonna move that in and out all the time. So we're gonna fold this in half. Black is always so tricky. And use our bone folder. And let's hope that I wrote it down correctly. Oh, it got so hot. Look at that. You could just put that on there. What if we just add, shall we add the green? So you can do as many layers as you want. You know I like a lot of layers. But I'm kind of digging that with just the green. Okay, so then let's skip this one. And let's try this. 3 3/8 by 8 5/8. 3 3/8. 3 and 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this is not, you know, as I said, this is not your cheapest card, but I think it would be very, very appreciated. And 8 5/8. 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's test this out. Okay, so that gives me a tiny border on here. Can you see that? Oh, look at me, like all like up in the wrong place. And then, oh, I think we need another layer. That's cute, but I'm thinking, let's see, do we like the crumb cake? Or do we like the cinnamon cider? The cinnamon cider. Okay, so then let's do that. All right, so we are doing all the layers. And that one is 3. Oh, hold on. 1, 2. What layer? Oh, so 3 5/8, which is the one set after the half. So when I went apple picking let's see, not only did, so it was cool. They have these dwarf apple trees, 8 and 7/8, so that's almost 9. And so you take a little wagon ride, and then you get up there, and they show you the rows you can go in, and you actually get to pick the apples off the tree. It was very cool. And the trees are small so that you can reach them, which I think is kind of neat. All right, and we had to use granny apple. Okay, so that has a bigger border, and then this has a smaller border. Make sure I cut it right. And then we're gonna put this all on the black. So see, sometimes you need layers, but look, I'm not even using designer series paper, which is my #1 most favorite thing to do. Look at that, that's a cute card. Okay, so let's finish it up. In case you don't have this set, I'm gonna show you some things. So I use this, where did I put the cool bin of ideas? Let me show you on this fall sampler. Hold on, let me dig down here. We made these last year. Look at this, little 3D pumpkins. And Trisha's gonna change it. We're gonna make this, they're gonna make it shaped like a pumpkin, but she had given me circles, and then I was like, oh my gosh, we have this cute, super cute die. But aren't those adorable? So that got me playing with this set, and I love the little leaves. So yes, so then that's why I was like, oh my gosh, we have to use this set. So here we go. So the punch has the pumpkin or the apple, the stem, and the small leaf. In the stamp set, I love this leaf. It's my favorite, but you have to fussy cut that out if you're gonna do that. Okay, so I went ahead and punched them with a lot of space. Sorry, stamped and colored them. And so then you can just stick them in here and punch them out, the leaves. And it's gonna give me, you know, some waste, and that's okay. But I think it's easier to do it this way than try to be super particular. And I stamped some of the pumpkins, I keep calling them pumpkins, some of the apples on, and then some were gonna pop up. I thought we would have fun with that. For my coffee cup one, which, oh, if you haven't seen that set, hold on, let me punch one more leaf, and then I'll show you what that set was. I should have explained that one a little bit more. Okay, my coffee one, I did masking for those, and this uses Press On, which is in the holiday catalog. And there's all these different fun things about coffee, but I don't like coffee, but I love chai tea lattes. So this stamp came from Warm Hugs, and it said, I like you a latte, but I wanted to say I heart you a latte. So I masked out the little word like and put it on there. So that's how I did that. And then this was a lot of coloring with my Stampin' Blends, and I think it's really pretty. Okay, so now I told you about that one, hopefully. And if you have more questions, of course, let me know, because you know I babble. Randy, no fussy cutting? I know, not tonight. That's why I was like, only the ones I can punch out. Okay, so we need leaves, and I just colored them all green. The leaves weren't, they're kind of greenish brown at the orchard we went to. Okay, so they're all green, and then the stem, see the little tiny stem? We're going to do the same thing and punch out the stem. And I just colored those in soft suede. And we're going to use a lot of glue dots. One of my most favorite things to use is glue dots. Although, I will say, Randy, I do occasionally like fussy cutting. I do, it's very soothing. It's kind of like coloring. Okay. Alright, and some of these I color them pretty darn messy, but that's okay. It's really little. No one's going to notice. Okay, so let's see if I can find them all. 1, 2, that's 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'll get them flipped over. All right, so let's move all this stuff out of the way. And then we'll punch out our 2 apples. So this is a real red apple. All right, and you guys are gonna have to let me know what you think. I wanted to make most of the apples we got. My favorite kind of apples are the red and yellow ones. What did we get today? We got Jana Golds. We got I don't know. amber somethings. I don't know. Anyway, so I tried to color an apple that color, but I'm not sure I'm totally loving it, but I think it'll work for tonight. Okay, so we have apples. We have, I think we should maybe put them on here and put a greeting, because then I'm thinking some twine. I've got out my linen thread over here. I am thinking some twine would be good. Okay, so yeah. Ooh, I almost stamped those too far apart, didn't I? Well, we're gonna make it work. Okay, so we're gonna dimensional these little guys, but I wanted to lay them out so we could see. All right, where is my pickup tool? Sometimes you need a pickup tool so you can pick up those little bits. So those would go in like that, and then you gotta give it a little leaf. Okay, so this one's gonna need one and a leaf. Okay, so we're gonna glue dot all that bad boys on, but what I needed to see is that this needs its little stem to go underneath first. Because that's going to be on top. All right, so let's start with that one. Which way's, I think the apple way is the thick one at the bottom and the point at the top. I don't think it matters. I've done it both ways. I don't stress about it. All right, let's get the pokey end of this. So if you don't have one of these pickup tools, I know I use my scissors a lot, but I actually do use this one a lot too. Okay, so to get those on, but how can you pick it up and put the glue dot on? I guess that's what you got to do. Get on there. So you got to fold your little glue dot in half. I'm going to make it go out there. And it was so cool to pick an apple, and like sometimes the little stem would come off like that. It was very cool. I was like, okay. Now I feel bad I never took my kids. But, you know, that's okay. My parents never took me either, so I don't know if we ever lived anywhere near where there was apple orchards. Okay, and let's put one up here. Ooh, is my glue dot sticking out? Good, okay. I know, this is the fun part. I was trying to get the front panel done, and I was just going to show you guys how to put it on and be good to go, but, oops, let's see if I can get that off. But that didn't happen, so that's what you get for some Sunday night crafting. But it is going to be a super cute card. And maybe, and so you don't have to fill the whole card. I think there's a lot of fun things you can do only using part of it. I think, what sets were I thinking of? That we have a snowflake set. I think that snowflake set would be very fun for making a long card. But I definitely wanted, oh, I just totally did that wrong. 100% did that wrong. But I wanted something that would be really conducive to having a long card. All right, so on the ones that are going to be popped up, we are going to stick it on from the back. Okay, and so we need one more, and we'll have all our stems on. And so I thought a pile of lattes, a pile of apples. You could, of course, do a pile of pumpkins with this set. And this set is in the annual catalog. It's a carryover from last year. Let's give that, and then you know what, and I'm going to go all symmetrical. Each one is going to get their own leaf and their own stem. That is the plan. But I will change up where the leaves go. Yeah, so you've never been apple picking either, Darlene? That's good to know. Good to know that like I wasn't the only one, and my husband, I don't think he'd ever been apple picking either, so it was fun. Although I will definitely recommend if you go early. Go early. We got there about 11 and it was okay for us, but then by the time we left, because I did go in the shop, now you can go in the shop also without having to go apple picking, but I bought a whole bunch, not everything in there is apple in the shop, but I did get some apple stuff. All right, one more leaf. But it was really fun. It was fun, although it was a little warmer than I would have liked. Okay, now we're in business. All right, we need some dimensionals. And then we'll put this little, we'll wrap some twine around here, And we'll put this little cutie together. Yeah, so apple, I got to figure out what to make with my little bag of apples. So apple pie, definitely. I was thinking I could probably find a good recipe for apple bread. What else could you make that has apples in it? I might make some apple sauce. I don't know if I got the right kind of apples for it, but I do like kind of a chunky homemade applesauce sometimes. That's a fun thing. Yeah, Darlene, I don't know if Texas has apples. They might not grow apples there. They grow other things there. I'm going to do it there. Okay. And if you're coloring with your blends on these big images, oops, sorry. Hi, Kathy. I like, apple muffins, apple butter. See, I don't know if I like apple butter. They had that, and I did not buy it. I like this. Okay, so we're going to put this on the green one, and then we're going to add some twine. So yeah, if you have good apple recipes, feel free to message me with your good apple recipes. And then on the way home, I posted it on my regular Facebook. And my one friend's like, oh, did you buy the Honeycrisp applesauce? I was like, no, I saw it, but I did not buy it. She said apparently it's really, really good. But some hot applesauce, a little chunky. I bet that's very yummy. All right, so little tiny border. So if you don't like little tiny borders, you can play with these dimensions, of course. Look at that. That is so cute. All right, and then what I was thinking, because I wanted to have some kind of words on it. Can't say hey there pumpkin because it's hey there apples. Welcome back. Feel better soon. Okay, we can't use any of those. Happy birthday. How about my daughter loves apples. I think I'm going to use this thinking of you. And you'd think I would have an empty. I do have an empty block laid out there. Apple turnovers. I did buy, they had apple dumplings, which I think is basically like an apple turnover. So I did buy those. They're in the freezer. It's a 2-pack, and I will enjoy those. That was one of my favorite things. I think I'm going to put it right there, to get at the Renaissance Festival, which they are not having this year, which makes me a little bit sad. Let's make that a little longer. So I'm going to send this to my daughter. She likes to eat apples. Her favorite is Red Delicious, which is my least favorite apple. All right, I want a whole bunch around here. You know I can't measure this stuff. I just have to stick it on. Oh, lots of apple orchards in Michigan. That's neat to know, Kathy. Yeah, so I'm in Maryland, and we do have some up here. We're, I guess, northern Maryland a little bit. Will that go around one more time? That's too many. Because I want the words on that side by the apple. Maybe I don't. Maybe I want the bow on that side. I don't know. Okay, I gotta start that over. Oh, I think I did not cut it either long enough or short enough, so we're gonna make it work. And this is gonna be a super cute card. But I was thinking I want the bow on this side. All right, let's see if I can do it. And I wanted a whole bunch of reps. Can I tie like the tiniest bow ever? So out. And apple crisp. I do have, you're gonna laugh, I should tell you about my apple crisp recipe. So my kids, all 3 of them, when they were in middle school, when you're in like 7th grade, you take like, I don't know, it's not called home ec, but I don't know, the little class where you get to cook and you get to sew. And they have this apple crisp recipe, and I have I'm pretty sure it came home with the first kid, and it's in my book, and I made some the other day, which is what made us think about going apple picking. So I have some left over. I'm going to eat it. But it's very quick, easy recipe. Just uses 4 apples. And a little bit of oatmeal, a little bit of brown sugar. Okay. All right, that bow is too little. I don't like it. Yes, this is such a cute set. All right. Guys, I don't know. Apparently I've got apples on the brain and I can't even make this do what I want it to do. Don't worry, I will trim it down because now it's like a mile too long. But I'll put it in my I got a little bin where the extra pieces of ribbon go. And they're just going to go there. They'll go on a different card. And I know I tied that way too loose, but I'm going to show you what you do. If you ever tie it way too loose, you flip it over, especially if you get a good bow, and you pull it from the side, and you put some adhesive. And same thing, pull it over, put your adhesive on. And no one will know that there's like too much ribbon on the back of your card. No one will know unless you tell them. And if you're like me, you mess up and you tell them, and you shouldn't do that. You should be like, they'll be like, oh, I love the card. And you're all like, oh, you know, I messed up the ribbon. And they're like, what? And just say, thank you. Thank you, friend. Okay, so then we're going to put this on here. Yeah, and when we make the recipe, we always laugh because it says things like, wash your hands, put your apron on. And at the end it says like, wash all the dishes. And so we always joke about it, you know, because I'm not wearing an apron when I'm making making my apple crisp. So we think it's funny. All right. And I hope you're getting to love your Stampin' Seal. As you can see, I'm like a pro now. I am totally loving mine. It takes a gentle hand. Put some there. All right. So if I can get this on, and we will add a greeting, and we will be good to go. And you guys can go about, I'm going to go eat my apple crisp, and you guys can go about your Sunday night. And if you make a Slimline card, no matter what you put on it, share it with us. Let us see what you make. Okay, so then what did I decide? We were going to put this Thinking of You. This Thinking of You, it's one of my favorite. It's in the one with the flower that goes with that, coordinates with the class that I'm going to have. That one with the big flower die cut. I don't know what it's called. But it has this little printed like typewriter words. Okay, so I think, let's just see. We're going to go ahead and do it in black since we have the black accent. Yeah, so you know what, actually those little classes, when I took that in high school or middle school or something, we learned, you're going to laugh, we did like pipe fitting, like a little plumbing, we did some bricklaying, and I'm telling you, then later my dad was, we remodeled our basement, and I'm telling you, I knew how to help him. I told him about some of the bricklaying I had learned, and I was right, which back then there was no internet, so that was a good thing that I was right. Do I want it? Oh no, it won't fit in there, will it? Nope, that's too big. I was seeing if I had a punch that would fit this. But we could just go with a circle. Circle is nice and fun. And there we go. Little 1.5 inch circle. That is a good go-to. And we are going to, but look, I'm wasting that leaf. Hold on, we're gonna dig that leaf up. Very gently. And we're gonna pop this on, and then we're gonna put our leaf back on somewhere. Ta-da! Thinking of you. There we go. And there is, oh my gosh, it's so cute. And look, okay, from far away, like when I look on the monitor, that looks okay. I might have to play with how to make that kind of apple. Oh my gosh, they are so cute. And these will fit in your regular business side envelope. All right, so if you make one, play with the dimensions, play with what you want to put on there, and let us, sorry, I'm really happy about those. There we go. So I'm super happy about my cute little Slimline cards, and I think it'll be fun to send those off or give them away to people. Yeah, thank you for joining me. I'm so happy. It was so fun seeing bunches of you on here. I hope that you have fun trying this out, and yeah, look for an email to come to you this week if you're on my email list. If you're not, send me a message or send me an email at audramonk@yahoo.com, and I'll add you to my email list about my upcoming classes. And save the date for Sunday, October 18th for an in-person, in the garage, wearing masks, card buffet, Christmas cards. It's quick and easy, beautiful cards. It's going to be lots of fun. Okay, so I will see you next time. I think that's it. Have a great evening. Stay crafty.